Hello everyone and welcome back to what is probably gonna be my last Rivals of Ixalan draw video for quite some time. To be honest, I've quite done with the Rivals of Ixalan meta, but I do have some ticks left, and I kinda wanna see if we can finally get like a 2-1 out of it. Like not end the whole drafting on a sour note. So I'm just gonna go back into a draft again and see if we can do a bit better than the last few times. But this draft video should go up after the update video. So there are some other things I'm looking to do, including Zelda Breath of the Wild on an emulator on this PC, as well as Mass Effect, although I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. But I'm kind of looking forward to do both of these games. Obviously, I've no experience with Zelda whatsoever, so I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna go in there completely blind, and I hope to be amazed by the game. It's set to be really awesome, so I'm really looking forward. And Mass Effect is my favorite trilogy, so I'm really looking forward to do that as well. And to be quite honest, if you're guys like, nah, we don't want to see Mass Effect, I'm just gonna do it for myself. It's simple as that. I really love the game. Anyway, still waiting for the players in the queue. And the thing I really that really kind of, how do you say it, irks me about the Rivals of Ixalan format is, on one hand, it wants to be hyper aggressive. It wants to be really aggressive. Like if you go 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop and your opponent just can't keep up, he's just dead. It just wants to be hyper aggressive. But if you are on the draw and you go like, yeah, I got a 2-power dude on turn 2, and your opponent is like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna play a 2-3 on turn 3. You can't do anything anymore. Then you're just kind of stuck. The format wants to be really aggressive, but on the other hand, it kind of has a lot going against that, and then there is so much removal. But it's really weird. Sometimes you don't see any removal cards, and you're just playing against opponents who just remove everything in your board and beat you down with like 2 creatures. And sometimes you see all the removal, and somehow you don't have enough to get through your opponents. It's really weird. It may just be me, that I'm just having bad luck and make stupid decisions. I'm not really sure, but you know, it's a thing. Alright, so we have an interesting pack here. We do have a 4/8 flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible right there for 8 mana. 4 of the heralds, which is very good. Silver Girl Adept, which is a thing. I mean, a 2/1 for 2 that draws your card is really okay. It's really cool. Probably the best uncommon in the set. But I'm gonna take the Dino. Maybe see if we can power that out. I mean, I just wanna have fun. This seems like a fun card to play. I'm just gonna play this. It's as simple as that. Probably not the best pick, but who bloody cares? Alright, so if we are gonna be dinos, and white dinos at that, we want to pair with green. Now, there are 2 great green cards in this pack in Crescent Herd Color, which is 6 power for 5 mana, and a Hunter Wing, which is premium removal in this set. We also have a Traveler's Amulet, which I don't hate. It ensures that you hit your land drops, it fixes your color, which is all fine, but not something I'm looking to pick up quite yet. I feel that we can get more Hunter Weeks, so I'm just gonna pick up the premium creature that is the Crescent Herd Color. Alright, Merfolk. Alright, so here we have a nice removal spell in Luminous Bonds. I'm just gonna take that. I really like this. I have a draft that I haven't uploaded with Kamina, and for some reason I never saw a Jungleborn Pioneer, and for some reason it felt that Smurf were cut quite hard. So that's a thing. Alright, so we have a Divine Verdict, which just straight up removes an attacking unblocking creature. We can also take a Raging Regisaur, which is really, really good if you can get some nice enrage cards. Honestly, I may just pick the Raging Regisaur and try to splash it. I mean, it's a nice aggressive card, it's really good on curve. And we may have the opportunity to just play this. We're likely to see another Divine Verdict than another Regisaur, so I'm gonna pick the Regisaur. I mean, a 4/4 for 4 that just kills small dudes or triggers your enrage is really, really good. Alright, so this pack is not really exciting. We don't have any payoffs for a Square's Devotion just yet. I don't have this as a 2 mana 3/3 blocker, or this as a 2 mana 0/4 blocker that fixes your color and Ramshu. I feel with what we have so far, Gleaming Barrier might just be better because it blocks a lot of dudes and it dies very productively. On the other hand, Famished Paladin actually trades with stuff, so I'm just gonna pick the Paladin. I mean, it's a 3/3 that doesn't untap, which is really underwhelming, but then again, it's a 3/3 defender for 2. It's fine. That's still fine. I think it might just be better than an 0/4, but the 0/4, treasures are relevant. Treasures are really relevant. Although I never seem to get them when I need them. I feel that just Ixalan Triple Ixalan was way better at producing treasure than Rivals. Nothing much interesting. Just gonna take the Mutiny, which is a nice removal spell. I mean, your opponent does need to have 2 creatures on the board, so you're not removing all the threats, and it's only gonna kill probably the smallest of the 2, but still 1 mana removal is 1 mana removal. Alright, so now we have an interesting pick here. Could take Conquistadors. I mean, they do fill the board until we get like Stop It Down. Or do I want to be actually red and take this Raptor? I think it's just Conquistador. I mean, we do already have a Luminous Bonds. These are our only red cards. I'll take a Sun Sentinel. That's a nice 2-drop. But that was, as I was trying to say, we're not really committed to a second color just yet. We are white. That's it. If we are playing dinosaurs, I don't hit a Suncrested Pterodon. And another 2-drop, which I like. Let's just sort these by Converted Medicals. There we go. So the main challenge is getting to 8 mana and having this guy on the board. And there is not a whole lot of removal that gets rid of this guy. But yeah, there's stuff like Luminous Bonds, there's stuff like Parse Interdiction, Ixalan's Binding, Hostage Taker, the Vampire Bishop. Alright, there's actually a lot of stuff that can get rid of him. 8-drop Indestructible. But if they can't, it's just pretty much game over, right? You attack for 8, you get 8 life back. Oh no, it doesn't have lifelink. It doesn't even have lifelink. Still though, it attacks very productively. And then we can either be like Boros, some white red, or white green. And as such, I'm just gonna pick the Naturalize. Maybe Raptor was the correct choice, but I don't know, I'm a bit too afraid of Luminous Bonds and their kin. Well, if we manage to pick up some vampires, then Sanguine Glorifier might just be straight better than a Raptor. I mean, it's not sure that we're going to be red and we are going to be white anyway. I'll pick up another Glorifier. And depending on what we open in, the second pack, that's pretty much going to determine what our second color is going to be. And I don't think we've seen too much removal, unless I just totally skipped over it, but it's just this Luminous Bonds and this Mutiny, right? Oh, we got 2 rares. Look at this. There's also a Luminous Bonds and an Impale, but this is just really epic, right? It's in Italy. We can play 2 Elder Dinosaurs. We're never gonna wield this Luminous Bonds, unfortunately, but I don't hate an Italy. It is expensive, but we do have some early things, so I'm just gonna pick this Italy. I've had some bad luck with it, but oh, I like a Needletooth Raptor. I also like a Luminous Bonds. I don't think I want to. This has really good synergy with the dude that fetches you dinos, because whenever a dino enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to everything. So combined with a Needletooth Raptor, it just shoots 6 to a dude, right? I'm just gonna take this Luminous Bonds. No, not that one, the Luminous Bonds. And we are probably just white red at this point. Now the question is, do I want a Freebooter or do I want a Martyr of Dusk? I mean, this ramps us to up here, right? Yeah. We can pick up some more 2-drops along the way. Like this Uncolored Raptor, which I'm gonna pick over the 4-4 and the 2-3-5. I actually don't hate the 3-5, but I feel that we want some early stuff to do, to survive to these guys. Alright, there's a Death Spitter. There's also a Snubhorn Sentry, but I think it's just the Death Spitter. And while someone did pause a Luminous Bonds, what are the odds that the other one that we saw will wheel? I totally would not mind another one. Well, there's a Divine Verdict. I will take that over a Sanguine Glorifier. We don't have too much payoff for it, and this is just, again, straight up removal. We do only have 1 like Legion Conquistador, so I hope we can pick up some more in the last pack. I mean, they do fill out the board quite nicely, work with our Glorifier. I wouldn't hate that at all. Then look at our Elder Dinosaurs. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what's the holdup? Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I think our priority for now is just having stuff to do early. Pretty much. Well, we do get another Sun Sentinel, which is something to do early. Alright, what do we have here? We have a Pride of the Conquerors, which I'm not sure if is really the thing we want in this deck. We could take a ramp card, or we could take the Gleaming Barrier, which is not the most aggressive card, but again, it clogs up the board until we get to like these guys. It's probably better than. Well, we just got another Luminous Bonds, I'll take it. I think it's just better than this guy. I mean, this guy holds the board really, really well, but Luminous Bonds is just straight up better, right? I mean, in a deck like this, we're not the most aggressive deck. We're kind of trying to stymie the aggressive decks here, I guess. And this guy is can be surprisingly relevant. I mean, just ping a dude for one. Like, I don't know, Kitesail Corsair or like the Guildgrove Stalker, the one that's hard to block, or 2-1 Menace or something. No, this is the only thing we want. Pirate's Pillage. There's an additional cost to cast Pirate's Pillage, discard a card, then draw 2 cards in and create 2 colorless treasure artifact tokens. That might not be too bad actually, but it's still quite pricey at 4 mana. I mean, loot effects like this are traditionally speaking 2 mana, but this guy does give you 2 treasures back, so there's the thing. This is probably going to be a 4-4, 4-5 most of the time. Like we have like just 1, 2 dinos here. So, what do we want? We want some more dinos. Not dinos, I mean vampires. Low curve for our glorifiers, I think. And there is an Ixalan's Binding, which I will take. Our rare is Tilani Skin Shifter. When it attacks, it becomes a copy of another target non-legendary attacking creature until end of turn. Now that's not something we are looking for, but this Ixalan Binding just straight up removes something from play. I'm gonna take that. Destroy target lands, and then it deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Yeah, well that is not what we are looking for. We can take the Spire's Interdiction though, and have literally all the removal in the world. So I'm just gonna do that. I mean, this is a really nice card. It does see some play, I guess, at least in the budget decks, and I really like it. I brewed up a list that it doesn't have any creatures and it does play like 3 Star of Extinction, but I'm not gonna pick it here. 7 mana is so oppressive, and I'd rather cast like Zatalpa than a Star of Extinction at that point. Plus, it doesn't really work with our Luminous Bonds and all that jazz. Alright, so We can take a Friendly Fire. We can take a Sunrise Seeker. We do have 17 creatures, right? And this is a 3/3 Vigilance, whereas this is just a 4/4 guaranteed. I'm gonna pick the Unfriendly Fire. Well, I was hoping to pick up some lower end stuff, but it seems that all we got is more removal. And we have a lot of removal. Alright, you can pick up a Frenzied Raptor, but I'm fairly sure that Sky Terror is very good. It's down that worked with Horncrest and Pterodon at least. And it's a nice 2-drop. And even at a 3-drop, it's still fine. Unfortunately, no Conquistador so far, so I'm probably not going to play that. It does make our Sanguine Glorifiers worse, but... Another binding. Well... Is it that or just a Seeker Sunrise? Nah, Ixalan's binding. Wood. Just gonna get one of these Glorifiers. I mean, look at it. This is removal dot deck. Are we just playing Boros Control? Which is really funny if that's the thing. But I feel like we should have maybe picked up some of these 2/1 vampires that we saw in like pack 1. That make a 1/1 token when they die. You can't have everything. There's only 15 creatures though. Including this Gleaming Barrier, which I will play in this deck. Haha, there's a Conquistador. I love it. We could put this on Dino. Empire Dinos turn earlier, but I think I want the Conquistador here, yeah. Kinjali Scholar, it doesn't do anything on its own. This works with Glorifier, Clocks of the Board early. And that's... Wow! Look at all these green cards. What? Someone isn't happy with their green. So we do need to make a cut here. And it may just be Divine Verdict because it's more conditional than the other removal cards. It's 25. Maybe this Firebrand is not necessary. Look at that, that's another Unfriendly Fire. Yeah. I could also take just a Pterodon Knight just to have something on the board more early. We do need ways to close out the game. What the hell, I'm gonna be greedy. And this guy came back. Durr, it isn't a good card. Well, it is a very good card in a very aggressive deck. A lot of the decks aren't that. Like, it's a kind of conditional. If you have a hyper aggressive deck, you know, then your 3 mana rare is gonna copy a 2/2 or something. And that's not really what you want. That's not where you want to be. Maybe I'm gonna this Gleaming Barrier. So this is the deck basically. I played this over the barrier. I think it blocks still very well, and Wow. And it does make our high-end dinos a bit cheaper. I don't think we need it. And I don't think 1 of 5 mana 3/3. Well, all the Kinjali's color. Maybe we don't need the mutiny. Maybe we can just play like a Kinjali's color over a mutiny. So we still have like 3 luminous bonds, 2 excellence binding, power interdiction, and 2 unfriendly fire. So this seems fine. So I think this is the deck. Yeah, it does make our top 1 cheaper. Like if we go with this and this, we can have this on turn 6. That seems like totally fine. So I'm just gonna add some lands in a bit. Let's first sort this by color. Yeah, we are definitely more white. But still, we kind of want both of those colors early. Yeah, 9/7 seems totally fine. So this basically is the deck as is. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna run it like this. I'm gonna save it. And we are gonna go to match 1 and see what happens. Oh, awesome. Let me just put this up in here. And yep. There we are. Well, we run the die roll. So I'm gonna be courteous and wish our opponent good luck. And we will begin. We will play first. Alright, that's not a bad hand. We got a 2-drop, we got a 3-drop, and we got all the removal in the world that we could wish for. So I'm just gonna try it with this. Every land we draw is gas. So this seems totally fine. And we're playing against length. I'm not really sure what that means, but oh no, the mirror match. The mirror match. Well, that's a 5-drop. I was hoping for a land. Well, and the land here is gas, so I'm hoping to find a land very soon. Well, that's something I don't care about. Land? Not a land. Alright. It's just that time again. Alright, let's just attack with this guy and just deal 2. This guy becomes 2/2, and I don't care trading. Let me guess. Vampire? A vampire. Alright. I'll accept that. And of course, no attacks. Oh, Magic Online really hates us. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't seem to draw lands, so I'm just gonna pass the turn. And not gonna make this guy get any bigger. You know what? You know what? This is fine. You can take a Gander. You can take one of my removal spells. It's fine. You can take a Luminous Bonds. Apparently he's writing down everything he sees, but maybe Length doesn't realize that you can just, like click here and see all the revealed cards. Alright, so they are going for Bias Interdiction. Which I feel well, at least now we don't have to discard. We are running 17 lands, ladies and gentlemen, and we are not drawing any of them. Yep, you draw your 5-drop. Of course, you go ahead, buddy. And no attacks. Okay. Still can't get a land. It's getting... This is becoming tedious. Alright. Attack for 2 in the air, and with a 3-3. Yeah, we're not gonna block just yet. That doesn't do anything. You know what? I'm just gonna concede here, and there's a land. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna bring in this Fanatical Firebrand over Unfriendly Flyer, because this guy deals with a lot of their stuff just fine. And if we just draw lands and not get stuck again, then we should be fine. So I'm gonna submit it like this, and hope we don't get like... It's really hard to enjoy the game when this is most of your games, like stuck on lands or drawing just lands. It's... They are fairly aggressive. Can I submit my deck? There we go, I could submit my deck. Yes, I'll play first, and this seems like a fun hand. So we can go turn 1 into Firebrand. Attack for 1. Next turn, probably Sky Terror, and then we can get ahead in the race. So now suddenly we turn into the aggressive deck. Wow. Ooh, look at that. I don't care about that at all. And that's still a dude I don't really care about. Nothing. Alright, so... Well, if we draw land, that's nice. I could play both of these, and I think I'm going to do that. But first I'm going to attack with my 2-2. So, this guy into this guy, and we have a board presence. Look at that. Oh, that's fine. That's probably just that. No attacks. They might have a bump, but I don't care. I mean, of course they have it. Because why wouldn't you? Can I get land? That's not a land. I'm probably not gonna really care about this dude. It just gets one counter, right? Yeah. Let's raise. All right. Two of them. That's a thing. That is a thing indeed. Well, there's a land. So if anything annoying comes down, we can just remove it from play. So at this point, I never don't want to trade here. I'm just gonna attack for 2. And add a Famished Paladin on the board, and they can't really attack is the thing. Yeah, sure, make that guy a 3/3. I still don't care. I have 3 power dudes of my own. What I don't like is that they have 5 cards in hand and we just have 1. Alright. There's a flyer. And just a lance. Alright. Well, if we draw an Italian next turn, we can play it. Well, I'm still just gonna attack for 2 in the air. Probably be like, I really don't care, and remove this. I could also remove this Legion Conquistador. They have 2 Conquistadors in hand. And just this 2/2. This stupid thing. We are breaking even here, so... But then again, we are attacking in the air, so I'm just gonna remove the Sky Marcher. That might be a mistake, but... Then again, this thing does make our beatdown harder. And they still have 2 Conquistadors in hands. So that's half their hand, right? So... Not sure what else they could have. Do I want to double block here? Do they have a way to save it? Is the question. I'll see your bluff. It's dead. And you do gain 4 life, but that's fine. We knew that. That's the foil one. Huh. And that's the second one. Sure. Alright, give us big dude. I accept that. It's not the best, but it does guarantee that we have a creature next turn. I will use that ability, thank you very much. I like how it tells you that once you've clicked on all of them, the program is like, you have no more conquistadors. I know that. Thank you. Alright, that isn't scary at all. And a swamp. Just one card in hand. Alright. Don't be anything stupid. Lose 1 life for each creature. Yeah, I'll lose 6 life. Yeah, no attacks. Alright. That was quite the gruesome fate. I actually like playing this and making our 2/2 bigger so it blocks better. And let's attack with our 2/2 in the air. Again. Just fly right over all these dorks. And nothing again. Alright. That's really nice. Again, let's attack with this 2/2. Put them down to 5. And play another Conquistador. And next turn, if nothing happens, then we can just attack for 2 and finish the game with some unfriendly fire. That seems really, really good. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh, wow. Their vampires just got big. Still, I don't think that does it. I mean, you can attack with everything. We trade half our board. And they just attack with those 2. They have 1 card in hand. Alright, I'm just gonna preserve my life total here. And nothing. Alright, I'm just gonna attack. And they go down to 3. Well, if they have any way to gain 2 life, we're kinda screwed. So I guess I'll wait. And force them to use their tricks on our terms, and they played a land, which is good. Not with that guy. Well, let's see if you have the trick. Then I should have just cast it on my turn, because if they have like a trick, then it would have been wasted. Can I draw cards? Alright. This feels fine. I may just want a mutiny in there because it also gets rid of things early. And then I need a good 1 card. Maybe this raptor is just slow. Alright. I mean, it wasn't my intention to slow roll them, but I don't know, it kind of felt like the vampire deck has ways to how do you say it? Gain life. Well, our opponent moved to 6. And I kept this hand because we got 2-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and 4 lands, so as long as we keep drawing stuff, we should be fine. Alright. Well, we do have infinite 2-drops. So I'm gonna play the 3-3 here, and next turn Conquistador, get the other Conquistador. Every game! Wow. Well, that's a land. But I hope that we can get some bigger dudes and some more epic cards. In a bit. And I'm not gonna attack with this dude, with this 3-3. Because we have no way of untapping him. They haven't played a land just yet. Alright, they show that guy. Well, this is annoying. Well, there's a removal card. I'm just gonna flop the board here. I mean, if they miss another land drop, we can just kill this dude and start smashing and raising. Which seems very good. And we're bound to draw another removal spell if this guy gets out of hand, right? Yeah, I don't care about that dude at all. Yep. And that's really good. What I could do is just remove this guy and start smashing. They get some life back, but we have to remove spells, right? This just seems better. I mean, you do get 2 life, but we get to swing. Alright, I'll trade there. And you can recast it, that's fine, but this thing is gonna go away in a bit, and we still have these 2 drops. Plus, we're at 5 mana, so we should be able to cast pretty much anything and everything we have. But they do have quite a synergistic deck, I really like it. So, you gonna recast that guy? No! There's a lot of just a lot of 1/1s. That's a thing. Well. I don't really feel the need to mutiny just yet, but actually, if I... They do get 2 life. What the... They can't really attack here. So this seems fine. Oh, that's a good one. And no attacks. Interesting. Well. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to attack here. And I'm just gonna keep this guy back because it doesn't really add anything. And what we want, what we need, and they have a demystify. Well, that's a thing. You know what? I'm just gonna block your stuff. Do I mind taking 5 here? Okay, that's still fine. Oh no, they have this. How did you get the city's blessing? Oh, wait. Man. Really? We had all those permanents and we just draw lands, alright. Right, that's a blowout. Our opponent has been drawing very, very well. Alright, can I get something good? Yep. No, this is the point where the game is just like, yep, you're already lost, don't even bother. You can't win anymore. You're just getting lands. Really? Well, we can play the big flyer dude if we draw him. Zabalta, is that his name? That's his name. Or her name, I don't even know. I guess I don't even want to know. Alright. So we take 6 here. If you have any combat trick, we're just dead. And this is still 5, any combat trick. Because we didn't find our spells. Yep. Really? Just really? This is what I dislike. This is what happens every... I'm slightly annoyed by the turn of events. Alright? Alright. I'm just gonna pause it until we get to round 2, to match 2. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, back for match 2, playing against Kiniko Yo-Yo. This is a bit of a slow hand, but we got turn 1 play, turn 3 play. And maybe we can get this guy on board. So I'm gonna keep this hand. But so far we have a good start. Match 1, game 1. We didn't get our lands, and match 1. Game 3 we were kind of flooding. So yeah, that's really above average land problems. But yeah. Alright, so that's another turn 3 play. So at least we can manage the board for a bit. And we're playing against vampires again. Still nothing. How old. Well, I don't mind seeing lands at this point. So I'll play Legion Conquistador. Get myself another Conquistador and thin the deck a bit. And as you guys may notice, I put the mouse back in. At least I hope I did. And I kind of forgot this for the first few drafts. I'm so used to, you know, like removing the mouse from gameplay. Alright, just a Deadeye Torment. And not even kicked. Well, I could play that dude. So I'm just gonna attack here. And I don't care if they trade, I don't mind getting 2 damage in. And we're gonna play a 4/4. And they just trade. Alright. Well, we do have some removal spells in hand, so this could go quite a long way. And nothing. I don't know what's going on here. Well, that's a 2-drop. So let's attack with this dude. And they are playing cost Divine Verdicts. That's fine. And I'm just gonna play the Legion Conquistador. It's not better on the board than the Sun Sentinel, but it is more mana efficient. So next turn, if we draw a land, we can go both Luminous Bonds and Sun Sentinel, whereas we can't just go like 2-3 drops. Alright, that's a Vampire Revenant. That's a 3/1 flyer. That's not the worst. Land? Not a land. But it's a good blocker. So I'm just gonna attack, and again, if they wish to trade, totally fine with me. And just kill it. Alright. This guy also has all the removal. But I'm gonna play a 2/5, which seems better than your 3/1. And I would not be opposed to drawing like 3 lands just so I can play this guy. Well, our opponent also has all the removal in the world. So I guess we'll just be taking 3 here. Alright, that's land. I don't hate that. So now I can Luminous Bonds this thing and play a Sun Sentinel. And pass the turn. Now, 2 more lands and we have this guy. Ooh, they're playing 3 colors? Wow. Wonder what they have. This is probably the turn where they go, Froska, gotcha. Well, or not, because if you have that and you draw your first, you just Windmill Slam that, right? Kill this dude. And get a treasure. And do stuff, I guess. But they apparently have decisions to make. And nothing before combat. And nothing after combat. Alright, just 1 land away from Justalpa. And I don't know what they have, I'm just gonna attack and see what happens. Totally nothing. Alright. I'm not sure what's happening. Just a 2-1. Alright, I accept that. Oh. When a chance creature dies, return to the battlefield under your control, then return it to the battlefield transformed in your control, and then they can just get dudes back. So if I do this in response, this guy just goes to the graveyard and stays there. Alright, dodge the bullet right there. So they were just hoping to draw a creature to enchant this with, I guess. Well, that's scary. And I guess I'll just play this dude. We haven't seen many creatures of them so far. I mean, 3? Alright, that's a 1/7. That's a big dude. We can kill it, right? Yeah, we can kill it. Well, I also take that. Let's just play this dude. Yeah, how you feel about that? I mean, they probably have a removal spell for it ready, but... eh. I mean, they really can't block profitably. Well, they can just block it with the Looming Elder, but... man, if everything goes well, it just gets bindinged. Well, that hopefully means that this guy is safe if we draw lands. But congrats to your opponents for, like, doing really well. And if we draw our own Ixalan's binding, well, we have 2 of them. You know, we can just get our dude back. So we have a bunch of life draws here. That's not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. I think I'm just gonna attack with this dude, and if they choose to block here, we can just kill the 1/7, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put this guy in the front. And pass the turn. And they just had a lance. I wonder what card they have left in their hands. Alright, there we go. This guy. And pass the turn. No, I should have attacked. I'm stupid. I'm hasty. That's what I am. Alright, just don't have another binding. Well, they are thinking about stuff. Or are they just bossing again? They're just bossing again. Alright, so let's attack with both of these dudes. No blocks, right? And I will play a 1-3 and keep a land in hand, maybe bluff something. I don't need lands at this point. Well, they are paying costs. Just a 1-3 flyer. Alright. That's not too scary. Alright, don't really care about that either. So you have no cards in hand, that's what you're telling me. Well, let's see what we draw here. Just a Sun Sentinel. That's not exciting. Alright, I'm just gonna get in there with my huge flyer. And they have to block. They gain 3 back? No, they don't gain 3 back. They just go to 3 if they block here. Because first strike damage, this thing dies. Yeah, they just realized that. They go to 3 and then they have to find an answer next turn. Alright. Alright. Kinda like it. So we saw some small dudes and everything. So I'm gonna bring in this guy. Because it kills 3/1 flyers. Probably instead of... What don't I care about? Auto removal is also very good against his bomb rare, which is very nice. Maybe this thing again because it's so slow? It's not slow, but... I mean, it's just a 1-2 for 2, and I have to pump 7 mana to get past the dude. So I think this is fine. And this seems like a fine hand. It's a bit slow, but then again, we do have some stuff going on here, so I'll accept this. 4-drop is not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Where were you last turn? We could have gotten a point of damage in. Wow. Alright, at this point I don't mind getting a few lands. We do need at least one more for these 4-drops. And, you know. If you attack, that seems totally fine. I'll take 2. I'm not gonna block. And nothing. So we did get a land. I feel that I should go Conquistador into Glorifier. Thin our deck a bit. I will use that ability, thank you very much. There we go. And that means the next turn we will have like 2 3/3s, which hold the board very well. As for now. Alternatively, I could just trade here, but and play a freebooter, but I'm not really feeling that. No, I'll take another 2. I mean, next turn, if we play this guy and have a 3/3 Conquistador, then you have to have the combat trick. That's a 1-7, which I really don't care about. And I will pass the turn here. I mean, if we can stabilize and get a big dude on the board like Itali or Zetalpa. That's what he was called, right? Zetalpa. Yeah, Zetalpa. Then, Ooh, Path of Discovery. When a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. I might just want to remove that. That can go out of hand pretty quickly. I don't hit Luminous Bonds as well, so if they ever draw their other big rare enchantment, we can just put a Luminous Bonds on the dude and not care about it anymore. That seems pretty nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bluff, like, I don't know, a 1-mana pump spell or something, and get rid of this thing. Oof. All the rare enchantments. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Well, they still don't have very good attacks here, so that's the thing. I kind of wish we would have picked, that we picked up a Demystifier somewhere. Alright, that's a thing. I guess it's just Raptor? Or Freebooter? Nah, it's just Raptor. You know what, I'm gonna play the Freebooter because more toughness. It creates a treasure token, so if we draw our 6-mana Dino next turn, we can just cast it. Then it's more mana efficient, and, well, there are more reasons. And if you ever feel inclined to attack with these 3 guys, sure, go ahead by all means. And I should have killed this thing in response. Well, I'm not the smartest. Sure, pump that guy. You're not gonna pump that guy. Alright, so the nice thing is they don't get to create a vampire. Well, that was not what I was hoping for, but what ifs? So I guess I just get to attack with these 2 guys here, which is fine. Alright, I'll trade here. I'll get your creatures off the board. That seems good for me. Ixalan's Binding. Alright, what are you gonna bind? My Ixalan's Binding. Alright, you're doing well for yourself. Meanwhile, we're just drawing lands. I guess I'm just gonna Luminous Bonds this thing. Attack for 9. So they have to have something here. I mean, they can reserve 3 mana to make a vampire. Or they can play this dude. They are doing very well for themselves. That's really good. That is really, really good. I can just cast this, right? Yeah. Just gonna kill this thing. Sure, no more cards. And you find yourself a Dino Hunter. What did you do with it? Just kept it on top. Well, that's not bad. They can make a vampire here, but they still take a bit of damage. I mean, sure. You go to 2 here. You make a vampire, you block a 3/3. Gain 1 life, lose 6. So, doesn't seem like it's the worst. Oh! Of course, it becomes a 2/2. Well, that changes things. I totally forgot about that. Man. Alright. Go to 1. And pass the turn. Well, now it gets interesting. Well, they do have a Dino Hunter on top of the deck. Or in their hand, rather. But they can't play much, right? They have to keep 4 lands up for the to make a vampire. Alright, what do you get? Just a land, alright. Don't have a 1-drop. Alright. So they're just gonna make a vampire in a bit. Well, I guess that's really good. Alright, we got there. 2-1 on this match. This is what I was hoping the deck would do. So yeah, I guess I'll get you guys in match 3. Alright, so we found our opponent for match 3. We're playing against Devastator. And this doesn't seem like a good hand. Just 1 land is not enough. So I'm just gonna look in this hand. And another 1-lander. Well, we do have a 2-drop. On the draw, I don't really want to go to 5, so I guess we'll just keep this hand. And I guess this is kind of like a land, right, for these two. Let's keep it. Oh, dang it, we're on the play, not on the draw. In that case, I should have bottomed it. Ooh, turn 1 commune. What are they gonna find? A ravenous Deckertooth. Alright, I'll take 3 lands in a row. That's not a land whatsoever. Again, I'll take 3 lands in a row. There's the Deckertooth. And there's a land. There we go. We can do it. We got a game, people. Just don't have a hunter we can kill my dude. Well, I will block. Well, they still have 6 cards in hand, so they gotta have something, right? Ooh, Sky Marcher. Well, there are those lands, which I really like. Just one more. Just one more magic. Just one more. Oh, 3 colors. Again. Man, if I try to be that greedy, it never works out. Three-color commune. Well, that's a big dude. I'm not enjoying that. Yeah, well, we'll go to 18. We'll go to 18, indeed. That's not a land. Well, I'm not attacking my 2-2 into their 3-3. That seems really, really bad. Stop playing things! Stop making my life difficult. That's a thing. Guess we'll take 5 in the air. Can I get a land? Give me land. There we go. That's a land. I think I'm just gonna cast this thing. This becomes bigger, but then we have an Ixalan's Binding, or at least some way to get rid of it. So that seems fine. And this is where they go like Blue Elder Dino. No, just a 2-2. And no attacks. Alright. I like that. Well, there's another land. I guess I'll just Bindings this thing, because we can't really deal with it. And play a land. And pass at the turn. I mean, we do have some good blocks here, so I'm not in any rush whatsoever at this point to attack. Oof, that's a big dude. That's gonna get binding as well. Or bonded. Nah. Binding is more mana efficient, I guess. Whoop whoop. Got all these, mate. Still, I don't see any point in attacking here, so let's just pass the turn once again. And that's fine. You do get a card back, but yeah, no attacks, didn't think so. Alright. Nothing much to do here except for a 4/4. Now this dude has vigilance, and now I feel more comfortable attacking with it. Well, that's just a land, that's not too scary. Sacrifice half the creatures I have. Alright, I'll sack these two. Smallest dudes. That's really good. And still no attacks. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 turns off. Well, still gonna attack with this guy. I mean, I'm on the defensive here, but if we can land this dude, man. So I'll take 2 lands in a row for that. Alright, that is really, really scary. Guess I'm just gonna kill. Whew. On one hand, I want to kill this thing because it becomes a 4/4 lifelink, but this guy will be impossible to deal with. So I guess I'm gonna kill the bigger dude here, and probably just Luminous Bonds this next turn. I'm still gonna take a beating here. Guess I should have sacked this thing. Do they have... They don't have aggressive urging. Alright. Make your dude really, really big. And a Savage Stomp. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we block here. We take 7, 11. And we got no way to deal with that. I'm not attacking this guy, huh? Alright. Well, alright. So we do get another turn. I don't think it is helping us. I mean, we can block here and take 3, but then we're still dead. Alright. Alright. Let's go sideboarding. I think I want to define verdict. I think I want a mutiny. And I'm gonna take out maybe the vampire package. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe this raptor, that he seems a bit slow here. Again. And maybe take out. Yeah, maybe take out the freebooter. And play it like that. Do I want that? Nah. This guy ramps us to pretty much Italy and or Zatolpa. Maybe it is. Alright, let's try it like this. I will play first. And we do want a red mana eventually, but at least we have a curve here, which I like. So I'm gonna keep this hand. And I'm gonna pass the turn. And nothing. Alright, there's a land. Alright, so they have nothing on board. I'm gonna play the 2/2 that can attack. And they have also a 2/2. Very good. Oh, there's a land. Alright. I'll see if they trade. And they did. Alright. I'm just gonna play the Sky Terror. And just a vampire. Alright. Alright, I can got 2 of those. Right, so let me get in there for 2. And then I'll play both of these jabbas. Alright, board presence. Look at that. Look at that. Well, apparently they have choices to make. The soldiers of the Legion Dusk have come to the colonies at Queen's Bay in search of glory and riches. They are veterans of centuries of warfare, and they thirst for conquest. Oh, that's just a 3/3. Are you gonna attack? No way, right? I don't hate that, but we can't cast it just yet. And the question here is, do I just remove this dude? I can see that. And get aggressive with all of these dudes. I mean, we do have a Pirates and Addictions, right? So we can just untap this when we cast this. So I'll attack with everything. Get some damage in. Yeah, no blocks. And there's the blue again. We didn't see any blue spells, right? Game 1? No, we didn't. So I wonder what the blue is for. Sure, I'll take 2. Alright, what do I care most about? Well, I can't cast this thing just yet, so... And there's a Divine Verdict. Well, I could swing for 7 again, and that seems fine. Let's get aggressive. Oof, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Yep, and get yourself a land. Well, it's a big dude at the very least. Well, no attacks for us. Let's just hope that they're that they don't really have any pressure and that we draw our unfriendly fire in a land or something and close out this game. Alright, go find more lands. That doesn't sound scary. Nope, I can't do anything about that. Question is, do I just attack with this dude? Guess I do. If they want to trade, that's fine. I need to find something else. Alright, alright. I could have just defined verdict. I'm stupid. Well, maybe next turn. Well, that was a stupid misplay. And then again, if they have like lifelink dudes, then I want to kill those. Oof, recover. That's not too shabby. Well, there's a land if you just control, like, draw a stupid unfriendly fire. Oh, they just have lands, which... Ooh, going through 3. Sure, you have guts. You have guts indeed. Look at that. Just not caring, just drawing more cards. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Well, that's a thing. I could just binding this thing and attack with my sentinel, which seems fine. Alright, let's get in there. No blocks, huh? Wow. Sir, you are aggressive. Haha. Make this a 3-3-A. Yeah, that's good. Well, eventually we're gonna reach those 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I could just attack and kill that thing, but I'd make them have it, I guess. don't know what their last card is. Maybe it's another Zealot or Green Space Soldier, but they... Oh wow, we got there. Epic, epic. Alright, I don't feel that I need to change my deck here. I feel we are fine, we are fine. I'm still curious as to what their blue cards are. Alright, I'm just gonna run it back like this. Yeah, maybe we'll get there, get the old 2-1 here and 2-1 in general. That would be just completely epic. I would love that. I would love that. And that Sky Tier doing work, man. Doing just work. Fun fact, it's not a dinosaur. Just like Zadalpa is not a dino. I'll keep this hand. This is fine, we got stuff to do. You know what? With our luck, I was kind of hoping to get that you got a 5. Alright, we got all the removal in our hands, but we do need some lands at some point. Yes. Did it just... Oh, no. Oh, I was like, did it just... F6 that turn, or... Alright. Let's go for D-Mulligan, and that's a land I really like. I'll take one here. I'm not gonna risk you having a combat track, sir. And we discard a card. Fine. I'm gonna discard the Unfriendly Fire. Because we still have a Binding and a Pious Interdiction and a Famous Paladin, as it seems. So... let's just attack with this dude. And play a 3-3. Make your attacks a bit more, or a bit less viable. Again, that island, what are your blue cards? I'm gonna bet you that we're gonna see that blue card and then we're just gonna lose on the spot because of it. Well, that's a good dude. Well, that is less good. You're playing stuff like this? With your 3-color mana base? Man. Delestira, you're good. Alright, don't really care about that dude. Alright, just draw all the expensive cards in the deck and not lands. Alright, I see how it's going. We're just gonna lose this match because we aren't drawing lands again. And with again, I mean again. I'm getting kind of fed up with that. See, this is the reason why I don't really enjoy Magic Online anymore, because this happens pretty much 50% of the matches. Either you get just lands or no lands. But this is really good against both of these things. Yeah, sure, fine. And still no. It is a thing. It is a thing. So let me just attack here. I don't see any reason to play this just yet. I mean, they're not aggressive, and if they cause something huge, and maybe we can deal with this. And draw land, then we're in good shape. No. I actually don't hate double blocking this guy, because it makes our removal so much better. But if they have a combat trick like the +3/+3 and trample, we're in bad shape. And they didn't have that. Oh. I need a land. ASAP. Like right now. Or not really, because I can just kill it with a mutiny. Huh. Well, that's a land. I guess I'll just play the Ixalan. No. No, I really want this gone. I could bluff I have something. Well, they do have a recover as well, right? So. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's stack for 2 in the air. And hopefully draw a few more lands. Well, I can at least get past it. Alright, attack with everything. Alright, I'll block a dude. Make that guy bigger. Play a Pious Interdiction on that guy. Or draw land in Mutiny and Pious Interdiction. Yeah, I like that. So, kill this. Choose target creature opponent controls to deal damage. Yeah, you kill you. Oh, get bigger, I don't care. And Pious Interdiction that dude. And swing for 4. And pass the turn. Yeah, 1 card in hand, and it has to be a strength of the pack. Alright, you're doing very, very well. Well, this is 7, 12, I have to block. I don't want to give them 2 life, so I'm just going to block the 4/4 here. Alright, give me an unfriendly fire. That's not an unfriendly fire, but I have this guy, right? I have haste. Why am I complaining? And I was totally like, oh no, I clicked the wrong card, but I can't cast this card, so... This guy. And God... Finally, not a losing record. Finally not a losing record. Ha! Ha ha ha! Man, I'm happy. I hope you guys are as well, man. Oh, really? We did it. We got there. I'm way too happy about this. But man, after losing so many matches, this is... Oh. And I still don't know why they had that blue lantern there. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll catch you guys later. Cheerio.